When we're going to quit. Okay, the 50-50 will go around now. It don't matter who you get to around us, they sell 50-50. Half of that money goes to the drummers, and half of that money goes to the winner. If they spike us, no matter where you look around us, they usually sell 50-50 tickets. So she goes all over to a round exercise. They won't sell tickets. Trying to... So she's going to start selling the tickets 50-50 now. There's a lady over there now. What's the name? Yeah. Very good. Come on in, Ron Doctor. It's a good song. Don't wait. Don't wait. Come on in, Ron Doctor. Come on in. What's it? Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, come on in. Don't waste the good song. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, your own dancers, come on in. Bring your phone. Okay, you're very safe. That's what I said. We're not going to let you run around the middle here. No place to run around. There's no time. Come on in, Ron Duffy. Come on in. let's set your round dashes. Die Gitarre, dafür haben wir schon eine Liste, die Geist hat gut für damit im Jahr zusammen. Per mane die da como da pascusta mas. Come on everyone, guys, come on in. You are going to my way, I'll let you go. Maybe. Looking after the drummers tonight.
That's mushrooms. Yes.
Oh, darn.
Don't run around. Come on in, Brown Dutchers, come on in. Come on in. How much is it? Come on. Well, here's the toy. Come on. Put your look, come on. Give it to Brown Dutchers. Come on in. Put your look. Come on. drummer, thank you, round dancers. Man, thank you, what you done, all round dancers. Hey, Gaga, but you, man. Round dancers are start coming in. Pretty sure we're going to run out of chairs. Another song coming up, round dancers. Come on in, round doctor. Look at us. Yeah, look out. Round doctors are coming in. Yonder, round doctors. Come on in. Come on in, round doctors. Come on in. Good.
sobriety round dance and international reunions. He's an important man to all the chiefs. And he sits at tables of hard negotiations. We took it on and yesterday they had a meeting for the veterans in Ottawa, in Parliament Hill, to negotiate the veterans and compensate the past veterans and their families. And that negotiations went well because the elders, they prayed for this to happen. We were given that gift, a special gift to use as Indian people, First Nation people, is to pray, to share, and to care. But to have an honorable man sit beside me who represents all Indian nation in Canada, I'm very proud and honored. And I thank the Creator for bringing him here tonight. We're a pitiful family.
Okay, thank you, Bishop. Okay, the drummers, it's all yours. Drum dancers, get ready. Okay, your church. The dancers. Dancers, we're going to ask you to stand up. Mother, it's a good much standing ovation. Our Grand Chief is here with us right now. Reach your mama head with you. If all the councillors are here, and the councillors are a chief. around that church. Make a big circle. Make a big circle, Lord. Special man and the person that Luigi. Vedeto. Devi shaga skinata. Luigi Momi. You're on the back of my head around that church. Come on in. You're dancing with a dancing at the side. Hurry up. Okay, you may sit down then. Thank you, Anishta. You sing a good song for our grand chief. Okay, Jan, our smutchman dan. Okay, my wrong dance. We take you left, Phil.
Bagati pewa pasati musom daw. Pirayan sina. Lagi Roma. Ega punita ako. Kakuya skota ano. Puskaya. Ego mina. Nanas kumao. Pepeta ko ito mami daw. Dengan jawe tengkah kiau kemasangan. Tapi sauti. Nawe. Tani po ito mamo. Kasoki hatik. No ako ngarantik. Kita kana ko kung tayo na atas tadi sikat. Atas tadi sikat.
Ayan.
Questa è una notte che si è ripetuto come che in Italia e questa maglia. Muy poquita caragissimo Roma. Ma che va moniali nuova. Qui tapmana è. Per sfogare che in Italia tattivo non buona pixco ne to è apazze. E buona pelota. Doksa etapasi hayago. Ito istamawia, siyempre nga istamawia, di ba? Ito maito tawia, hukumawino. I'm so upitsko niya wasilyo. Nihtawo, ominan mo sa takanipo, Frank, Wistamina, which speaks Kermal Vijedo style when it's to ten hour Mulewa, Commission Dano in Stotamaki Peak Skondo. Tos Minoga to Bonitas. Baga, Wiji Nano and Chuamo, Tahani, Pawiga, Yahoma, Kawi Quakers, the Moa Hogoge, Kapi Express the Moa, Kasomani, Kamiasanig and Mobs, Opik Skono, Kaskota Manan, Carpenter Tamawa. Wayo pe utote to na pe gawit ka posto kota. Visitam pe akma. Kama mo pe home. 10. It's a great honor to see the Chief of Canada, Chief of all chiefs in our country, here tonight. He's a man with strong words. It's nice to have a person like him appearing at our Ondas. And I'm sure he's worked very hard every day talking to the government officials for our own benefit. Not for his own or his family or his relations, but for us, right across the country. As you all know, just yesterday was Remembrance Day. Now I guess it must have been done to arrange that meeting with the government officials. With Howard Anderson, our Grand Chief of the Veterans Association in Saskatchewan, was over there. We'd like to get something out of it, and I'm sure our chief here will be able to get that word. I like to get what I have coming from the government. I'd like to spend a few dollars in bingo before I die. Thank you. My brother Frank, and before they sit down, I want all of you to come and give them shake hands with them after they say their few words.
Thank you very much. First of all, elders, if there are chiefs, your chiefs, senators, veterans, my friends, relatives, let me first of all express my deepest appreciation to Pat and his family for giving me the opportunity to be here this evening, to be a part of the celebration of sobriety. It's an important way of recognizing our past as well as, and more importantly, our future, to give us an opportunity to reflect upon our lives. On our way here from Saskatoon, Frank and I were talking, and it's interesting how some of us, well, all of us really, are given an opportunity to experience the cycle of life and the renewal of life. Because last week I had a very close relative to pass away. Buried her last week, first cousin. 3:30 last night. I had a grandson born into my son's family and our family, and it's been an interesting and wonderful day. But what I wanted to share with you this evening here, very, very briefly, is I wasn't sure I was going to be here this evening. I struggled with myself I wanted to be somewhere else where I felt that I needed to be, but something inside me told me that it was far important for me to be here. And so I made a decision late last night that I would come here and be a part of the celebration. And interestingly enough, my family, I have family here, as Pat pointed out to you. My grandmother, who was 96 when she passed away, had a sister, Annie, that was, I think, Florence's mom. I never knew her, but I heard much about her through my mom and my grandmother. She left, I think, when she was 4 to attend the industrial school in Lebret, and she never made it home. She created a life for herself here, and this is something that I've experienced in the last 2.5 years as I've traveled across the country. I've discovered family in different parts of the country, in northern Saskatchewan here, further north in La Loche and Fort McMurray, and in northwestern Ontario. And it's been good for me, as I'm sure it's been good for those family members that I've connected with, to bring us closer together. And I really appreciate the opportunity that I've been given here by Pat to be here. And November the 2nd this year, I celebrated 24 years sobriety. And so it's especially important for me here this evening, because it gives me an opportunity to celebrate with all of you, and to say to you that one of my greatest achievements really is the fact that I've been able to maintain my sobriety for that short period of time. And I thank all of you for giving me this beautiful evening. As brief as my visit is going to be here in your wonderful part of the country, I truly appreciate your kindness and your generosity. I want to thank the 2 elders here for their beautiful words, their support, and most of all, their kindness. So I thank all of you. I wish you a wonderful celebration here. Be blessed.
Thank you, National Chief. Ladies and gentlemen, Wakumar, friends and relatives, gives me great honor and pleasure to also be a part of this healing ceremony. I too have a heavy heart. 5:30 this morning, one of the last of my dad's brothers passed away. My late Uncle George Asapas. He was the last of my aunts and my uncles. Our family is getting together as we speak in cooperatives. The funeral services and wake will be on Sunday and the burial will be on Monday. But I was called by the Chief of the Federation of Saskatchewan Indian Nations, Chief Perry Belgard, earlier today, and mentioned that the National Chief Bill Fontaine would be arriving and that I should bring him out here. It was something that I feel that the Creator has sent, because, as you know, these round dances are of healing. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you, from the elders to all the young people, to the singers, to the people that have made this possible, to the Bugler family, especially Pat, my brother Pat, and these two individuals that have spoke and prayed for us. They both have adopted me as their son. I'd like to thank my father, Gordon Oakes, and my other father, Philip Fable, for rendering the prayers for us. My friends, my relatives, at this time too, if I can, ask each and every one of you to think of the Belgar family. Harry cannot be here with us because his brother is also ill. So the family is close to him at this time. I'd like to ask you, when you do pray, to pray for our chief of the Federation of Saskatchewan Indian Nations, along with the vice chiefs and all the chiefs and council that make up the Federation of Saskatchewan Indian Nations. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you once again from the bottom of my heart for the young people to continue on this healing and this wellness journey. I know for me it has been a struggle. It's been off and on, and now it's been a continuous cycle for me. I could probably say that I'm on my way in the best way I know how, through the Indian way. I thank you once again for listening and allowing me this time. Hari Hari. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, we are the shy guy.
Yeah, so we'll give it enough to us, we can practice the practical. Hey, come on, come on in, broadcasters, come on in, don't worry, Steve, good job, come on in, oh, practical, give me, hey, Special doctor, special. Come on in, doctor, come on in. Put your up. Okay, 50 tickets out on the floor again, doctor. 50 tickets out on the floor. Buy one, you have the donors. Buy one, you have the sponsors. Come on in, doctor, come on in. A lot of work after the people. Put your book, give me it. Put your book.
Looking good, man. Finish your squats to the Shimona. We may watch out of Manu, the Morgan, the most of my man, the Gapachi, the Arman style. Maybe you hide, would go more. Okay, our drummer chief is our next diction. Come on in, Round Doctors, come on in. Yeah, no, come on in. How much you go? I'm not upset. Yeah, come on in. How much you go? Come on in, Round Doctors, come on in. Look out, you're coming. Wow, what's your group, Round Doctors, what's your group? Thank you, drummers. Thank you, Round Doctors. Round Doctors, standing. Look at that, Round Doctors. Look at that. Looking good, Round Doctors. Looking good. Look at. Looking good, Round Doctors. Looking good. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, drummers. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, remember Chicago, well, new stuff. So now she says, look out.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Thank you very much.ท่านสมัยเราพิจิตรมาเป็นเอาเชื่อว่าเสีย And my friends, I've always enjoyed coming here with the integration of the Cambodia, that's why. What I said about when I posted in Boston, the 58th wedding anniversary for Mr. and Mrs. Philip Fable, and also there'll be a wedding. At the same time, for Frank S. Pass and Nadine Fable, this all happens on February 12, year 2000. Gee, doesn't that sound great, year 2000? Gee. This roundout will take place at the Old Patrick Center, or as we know it, First Nations Technical Institute in North Vancouver. That's on the old Airport Road. On February 12th, Scott Lewis to the Hayachi. All right, people in the yet. Hold on, 1 o'clock. We are stopping at 1 o'clock. How does it limit though? If it is chill, I'll live that over the place. We are stopping in a few minutes. got the blue ticket. We're looking for ticket number 181. 181 on the blue ticket. Ticket number, the blue ticket, 181. 181 on the blue ticket. 181, blue ticket. Thank you very much. Let's give him a big round. Hey, people, let's give him a big round of applause. Come on, toast for President Chief here. Come on, people, put them hands together. All right, people, get them and dance. It's 2-1. Get them in dance. Thank you very much. Holy smokes. All the women are dancing, the men are sitting down waiting for lunch.
Thank you very much, Earl. Hey, those of you who bought tickets here, we're looking for ticket numbers 215, 215. 215, you've got yourself one roll of loot.
Now, as a Grand Chief, we took the Buckshire 24 years sobriety years. Now, going by, it's a hard sobriety reckoning, a sober life without the use of alcohol, without the use, because we looked at alcohol has shortened many lives, but we also like to invite some special friends. After 20 years, we invite the ones that got the 20-year and over sobriety. We want to share this cake with you and the prayer that our grandma's going to say for us. When Snoopy was hoping, Alex Albert. I mean, I don't know that folks, some of it. To all the people that have close to 20 years, we'd like you to come and join with us in the Grand Chief. That's
it. In unity, in supporting each other, like I said earlier. This is one week, our elders, you've heard them speak a few minutes ago, telling us helping each other is a traditional way of life of our ancestors. Let's go. We're going to get in there. How about that, okay, everybody, Thank you very much, singers. Thank you very much. Yo ando como tomando y que te cielo, mamá. Soy tan lindo.
You know, going around these round dance ventures of mine, I run into a lot of lead singers, about 44 lead singers, which I've run across so far in this country. Let's see, since September, there's been, let's see, 17 round dances, only a few weekends, but...
Upslow, this time in last tomorrow, our chief, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mosquito, Grizzly, Reedman First Nation, is going to do a special presentation here for our national chief, Phil Fontaine. So if I could have Chief Phil Fontaine to go to the center, in front of the table. We have asked some honorable elders to help us out at this time to do a presentation on behalf of Chief Clarence Stone. I have the privilege and the honor to know Clarence Stone as a friend and as a brother. He has mentioned to me that our national chief could be here to represent Canada and all the First Nations on behalf of this very special occasion that we are having here, the sobriety celebration. And with that, Chief Clarence Stone has asked Alex Musselman to come and help us out at this time. And another honorable elder, Mr. Freddie Spyglass. And another honorable elder from here also, Mr. William Stone. These three individuals have been asked by the chief to do blessings of certain items that will be given to our national chief, so that in his leadership he can proudly go forth to the different levels of government amongst our First Nations people, delivering the wishes of us, the First Nations of this country. He's also going to be bestowed upon prayers once again to guide him and to lead him. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to be patient with us as we do this honor for our national chief.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm very surprised and one of our great leaders has arrived to our reservation here in Mosquito. So it's a surprise. There was no warning, but the way we are here, a Assiniboine Indian nation here, when we get a visitor from far, or whoever, he doesn't have to be special, or he doesn't have to be a leader, or any, we try to do the very best to welcome him, and maybe he can take home something, a gift. According to our people here, some elders talked about somebody comes from far, especially east, he's going to bring something, they tell us, something that's going to be useful, a feeling, a lively feeling, something that we can live and enjoy. We can be healed if we're sick, something wrong within our bodies, that he can heal that. That's how important, I guess, we are. So this is why I had to come over. So I have asked my uncle Alex here to smudge his eagle feather was given to me to use it in a good way. My brothers from Montana had passed it on to me. They told me they need help, they need prayers. So this is where our leader, our national president, holds that. He is like a father for First Nations people in Canada. So we want to see do a little bit. I'm going to ask my uncle here to smudge the eagle feather, and I want him to fan our leader. For us, and for the future, and for our people that need healing. That's all I want to say.
Go in the kitchen. Mr. Fontaine, I do please you, Fontaine. You'll want a song from you later on. I like putting people on the spot, you know. Hey, friend. See Sharon? On your traveling buddies there? 279, where are you? We do have one. We do have one from Redfern. Does he donate $5? Very great honor. Excuse me, I come from the Fort Belknap Reservation in Montana. I'm a Grove-on Indian, and we call ourselves the White Clay people. Our people used to be up in this area years ago. Some of our people still talk about years ago, and our people still roam freely. They burned 2 forts down over here at North Battleford. And what was talked about earlier here, not too long ago, where one of the elders that was asked to speak. I think this kind of goes hand in hand with our trying to keep ourselves as First Nations. I've got a lot of ties to this area up here, even though they call me an American. I like to think of myself as a First Nations person, just like the rest of you folks. And I'm very, very proud to be associated with the Bugler family. My brother Pat here, we've known each other for years. We kind of adopted each other as brothers. And when my father, Edward Matt Sr., Strike Slash was his Indian name, when he passed away in '91, I was very privileged to be adopted by Pat's mother, Florence. She took me as her son. And it seems like Pat and I have sort of traveled similar roads. When Pat talked about celebrating his 20th year, his anniversary in Lorraine, and Bill Fontaine mentioned 24 years. I'm younger than all of them. I got 26 years. And it's been a long, hard road. And again, I'm very proud to be associated with everyone in this area. I was also thinking as I was sitting over there, Bill Fontaine was talking when he was introduced. I feel privileged, again, from being from Montana, but I had the opportunity to meet Mercury when he was Grand Chief, or I believe when he held that position. I met him over in Quebec, in Mohawk country, when they had their protest over their stand. I attended their first annual powwow and danced over there. I know I haven't discussed this with Pat, but I've Sundanced 8 years in a row. I started with the Northern Arapaho in '77, and your next guest speaker here, Joe Duran, he comes from the Northern Arapaho country in Wyoming. And the elders down there told us there's 4 things you can give. The 4th thing is money. That's the least important. The 3rd thing was a blanket. That was the next to the least important. The 2nd thing was a weapon, a rifle. And the 1st thing, the highest honor, I guess you could say, is a horse. And this is what I want to present my brother with. I've got a colt, maybe this year's, maybe next year's, but I want to give him a horse. And he'll have to come down and take a look at it to decide which one we're going to give him. I look at my brother as a leader. He's been a leader of his people ever since I've known him. He's done many good things throughout Indian country. He's always been fighting for his people, just as I have. There was also another brother of mine who was invited up here, or I should say his family, because our brother Robert Gopher left us a year ago, I think, last month. And the Gopher family in Great Falls, Montana. In fact, this is how I met my brother Pat here, through Robert Gopher. I also met that elder, John Mooseman, who made myself and my nephew Charlie Earl, the two main pipe keepers, the two main pipe handlers of the Sacred Sundance that come to Fort Belknap from here. And so again, I've got more ties in more ways than I really realized, I think. And I'm very proud of all of that. But Robert Gopher's family was asked to be here to represent that family. And none of them could make it. But this afternoon, I was taking a nap over here in Scotty Bugler's house. Robert Gopher came to me in a dream. We were downtown here in North Battleford. He was looking for me. And we were at that Husky gas station as you go into town. And he was asking around for me. And somebody saw me standing sort of south of the station there, and they pointed to me. And Robert Gopher started my way. So I was telling my brother Pat here, since none of the Gopher family are here, and I'm adopted into the Gopher family also, I guess that in a way I'm representing the Gopher family in Great Falls. For this 20th celebration, my brother and his wife. And of course I have my wife here. She's from the Ojibwa First Nation of Ontario. And I'd just like to thank everybody for their hospitality. We've always been treated good up this way. And even though we can't, it's quite a ways up here, we can't make it up here as much as we'd like to, I always feel welcome. And I'd like to, with that, I'd like to thank each and every one of you, and I hope that everyone's enjoying themselves the way we are. And I hope that we can be in many more of these sacred ceremonies like this together. Thank you.
I just want to thank Pat here for giving me a chance to say a few words. It's too much to make a big speeches, but I want to thank Wilma and Warren for the guidance up to this country. We've never been here before. We met some good people there. So they're enjoying our visit. We're all brothers and sisters. And they're at one place with us. I'm from Wyoming. They were the reservation. Like that. My friend Warren is here. This is a good guy. We really enjoy it. We want to do it you lost Christmas good. My Christmas here. This guy that you had at your house, it's a healing. It makes us feel good. When we come here, we can go ahead and go on with our lives. And now, this way, the Creator is the one that took us. This is like home. That's what I was thinking, and I was sitting there. I'm looking at meet the people that we live here. I wish all of them the very best in your future. That's all.
But people don't understand it, but when they feel good, that's a part of healing. You know, remember the veterans, the veterans the last 3-4 days in Mosquito. You know, we thank you all from our heart. We thank you all for you being here with us.
Thank you, Pat. Grazie, quando siamo. Nosotros cada non si toccava di piccando. Lo si può quanto